playing around with my gun. She pouring shots for fun. Your ass been no other bitch when you right by my side. Just trying to keep up with you, but you can't keep it to the line. Hold on, just let it ride. You get ignored. I brush the climb. I'm all alone, these niggas down. And on my own, it ain't no crime. No, I'm wrong in life. Tell them, but I be trying. You gotta give me that. Girl, I do this shit in real life, like fuck the internet. Let me know something don't feel right. Promise I understand. Do I like that? Find true love and I start counting bands. Can't even pay me to be a friend. I'm broke, found another striker. Do as much as he can. Tough and I was in that can. I'm home and they heard shit again. That we spinning shit. Street is blocked like city fans. They don't trip no shit, fam. Snitch up call, I call again. I'm a dog, shut out the pen. Give me a wall, I'll let you in. That scar from all this pain, I got my past ain't right. I ain't really trying to.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore, the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. Shoots away from one. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. They won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. It's Warren on 3rd down. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. The hard count works. 3rd down play not needed. The flag gets him the first. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is to win it.
And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. Now Rodgers. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Good opening drive to this point. They've got another 1st down at the 34. Throwing again, Rodgers. So his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Quan Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle. Throw again, Rodgers. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch, a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball. We just saw Wiz Khaled personified.
Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense to the line fast. Going again here, it's Rodgers. He finds him beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Again, Rodgers. Leading to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Looking quickly, trying to get set again. Rodgers from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Escapes the pocket. Brings it in. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
If you got a problem with me, gotta walk around it. You should say I had it before I got it, now I got it all. And I don't really want to talk about it. And if I didn't have it, wouldn't want to talk about it. I had it.
Don't go for it. Rodgers. Throw is caught by the back. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's going to be brought down over the 31. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I can assure you of one thing, that carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
They've set it downs for him from the 31. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back at the beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Working quickly here. Jackson now on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up fourth and long. Well, I know some old school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that put him at a first down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. I know how valuable those contested catches are, but the defense for making the play on that one.
Don't forget that was fourth down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a first down. And again, it's Jackson. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And they get this down to the 28. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Ravens first down. A dose of the hurry on offense here. On first down, Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Dose of the hurry up here. First down, here's Lamar. He's caught. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Lamar throwing again. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. It's Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
At the 34-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
4th down now, Rodgers. Taking a shot deep here. That's caught at the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
How about that? Just 2 plays to get them into goal-to-go situation, and if this defense doesn't step up, we could see a touchdown right here.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. Pass pulled in by Henry. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And the defender comes away with it. Steelers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely, it's what you did to get down inside the red zone, but so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Rodgers will look to throw. Austin makes the grab downfield. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
258. Back north. Hey, 88. 26.
First down throw here by Rodgers. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
319.
Again, Rodgers. Buys time, rolling right. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Jump out. 630.
Looking to throw. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Rasheed Ali on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so and maybe even take control of this game.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Baltimore.
From the gun, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
The design run, Jackson keeping it. And he gets in, touchdown! The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. Johnson with a return here. Crashes through a tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
26.
Rodgers from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Rodgers throwing again on 2nd. Connects on the crosser. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
3 yards. That's good for us Steelers.
1st down, here's Rodgers. That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 20 more yards. That's another Steelers.
Throwing again, Rodgers. Escapes the pocket. No place to go. Ravens take him down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Rodgers. The cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two. Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Jackson now on 3rd. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
3 yards. That's good for Baltimore. 1st down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Cameron Hayward on the tackle. No gain.
Lamar off to play fake.
Second and 10. At the 46.
Andrew snaps it, finally caught, and he lost the football. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
Well, that call came at just the right time to rip a hole in the defense. And it should have been a play that knocked them on their backs and led to points. But one player's tireless effort stole the ball, stole the momentum, stole the show, and averted a complete disaster.
And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and 2 at the 22-yard line.
Play action here with Rodgers. Headed out right. He can run it.
A gain of 6.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Counterplay here, Warren. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Offense to the line fast.
15 yards. That's another Steelers.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Steelers.
Trying an inside give to Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Ravens' 46-yard line.
Now here's Rodgers. Forced out to his right. Here's the dump off to Warren. And he's taken down at the 30. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the air on 1st down. Rodgers on the move, headed right. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
13 yards on the play. And the Steelers first down.
Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Dose of the hurry-up here.
That's another Steelers.
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Steelers now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Look at that power, deep left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. He'll look to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First down now, ball at the 33. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 2nd down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight, and there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And he's out of bounds, so it's going to be 3rd down and maybe their last snap before trying a potential game winner.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Forced out to his right. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have taken the lead late. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Blue 58.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Rodgers from the gun. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Rodgers going to throw on first. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going for it again. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, here's Rodgers. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. From the red zone now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here now, 2nd and 10 from the 17.
319.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Throwing now. Buys time, rolling right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 4th and long. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
Steelers 22, Ravens 21. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
At their own 20-yard line.
Come on, man. We lost, bro. Good game.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here he goes, one final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
back on that boy, man. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with Frito, man. Stop playing with Frito, man. Came back on that boy like that, man. Stop playing with me. I know y'all probably heard it. Yeah, it's over. It's over. He thought he won. Not when I got the Steelers and he got the Ravens. Not when he got the fucking Raisins. He was like, you see who I got? Talking to his girl or his homegirl or whatever. Like, you see who I got? I'm up. Yeah, you up for that. Put up for shit than a newborn. This shit just got the Bristol, this that newborn. 3 Fridays I can do take off his arm. The first shot, that's the unarmed. You gon' see about 20 niggas right behind me and they all on. Post up in that mouth like nigga, I ain't got no ring. My mama tell me fuck a nigga, she got one to come through swear. Sit on us, they find me better. Shoot till you can't shoot no more. They get on side to see me stuff like, boy, you know you been a home. This stuff I should've never done. My son be screaming gang gang. His mama call my phone every time she know I left her son. Niggas and fucked all that fun cause I won't collect your brain. If you knew I cause I wasn't.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Green Bay Packers. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A good start, one play, 10 yards. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Stays on his feet. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground in the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. With Sean Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Rodgers. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And some room to work. And on a 42-yard line here and brought down there. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
was ass, man. That shit was ass,
57 yards.
That shit was ass.
And the Packers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Now Rodgers. He's got his target, and it's complete. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. And again, it's Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35.
And that's how you shake off the interception he threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
There's some open field there. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play. They go play action here on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Got his man, it's good for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth from 17 yards out. And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Boswell good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. These 2 teams all tied
I wish
after
6
1.
playing with sticks. Yeah, I ran it up around me. Yeah. Just don't make no sense.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's Love. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And goodness, that means this next drive is going to begin first and goal already at the 5-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal. Now run straight ahead with Ward. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Rodgers going to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Boy, you'd hate to squander this great field position. Here's third and goal. On the give, it's Ward. And the hole closes quickly here. He can finally go back to 4. Give him a couple on the run there. And now they're in between area here on 4th and goal. Well, if this defense can hold him to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with first and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's Love now back near his goal line. That's complete to Dobbs. They'll give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing, Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To pass, here's Jordan Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he'll get this one laid up just shy of the 45-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Love looking to throw it. They'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That goes for a gain of 31.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Come on, set.
Love now. As he throws there, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
To throw now, here's Love. Able to find the open man, that's complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here we go, set.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Love. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And they'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd down and long. Now Love. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got it into last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Operating from the gun. Love. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing now is Rodgers. Incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on a return. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. It's a tight football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
I think they probably just looked at things and said, unfortunately, this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go and win for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
It's a gain of 2. That's good.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. A gain of 5. And that'll make it 2nd down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Love from the gun on 3rd down. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down to the 40-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now you've got to find a way out of this hole.
Well, this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. That good for 19 and a first down. Rodgers now to throw. Open man, that's the tight end Firemouth. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard. Rodgers changing the play, it appears. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now 1st and 10 at the 11. Looks like they'll move things around here. Shotgun now for Rodgers. For left side, caught by the team in Freiermuth. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Let's go.
Freiermuth, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he returns this to the 22.
That you want push him, motherfucker.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On 2nd and 10, Love. That's to Kraft for tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. Takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Puts it again to Dobbs. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
Okay, right.
Jacobs will score. Touchdown, Packers.
Getting set up for what should be a great 4th quarter. This has been a hard-hitting game because both teams have punched and counter-punched equally well. And here's a good finish to this drive. A touchdown run here late in the 3rd quarter.
Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. And off for Warren. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
Now run with Warren. And he will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down. Back now and Lambeau. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter.
We on that dumb shit. If I'm Donald Trump, bitch, that NBA shit. Hoes I don't play with. I hate all that fake shit. Standing on my ex.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
Fuck up on my face, bitch. I be on that gang shit. Get shot in your face, bitch. Reach up for my chain, bitch. Made out from chains, bitch. I never change,
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for first and 10. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's got it to about the 40. They'll come up second and 7. Now Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. And Freiermuth going to have a Steelers first down as the tackle made down at the 33. Up the middle, Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. 32 yards. And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Boswell for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can put something together on this drive. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 43 yards. Love from the gun. Over the middle complete. It's Jacobs. And it's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal. A strong running gets them to the 9-yard line.
Now, we all know that an offense coordinator and quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
Here's Jacobs. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. Here now, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Ready?
Here's Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. first and 10 here. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. Rodgers wants to change the look. They'll look to throw here on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
What a call right there. That is so well executed offensively. A massive play in this game. And now all of a sudden, they are in field goal range. And with a chance to walk out of here winners.
This is first and 10. They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the end. The 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
Here's first and goal.
50. Hey, you block over here. 326.
Rodgers to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up sitting down his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Adam Thielen from 8 yards out. And the Steelers have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2.
Steelers will line up.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's first and 10. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield that can hurt your defense.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now second and 10.
Ready.
Here's Love. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave it with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now first and goal. Love looking to throw it. And he's in for the touchdown. And barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game. They got the dramatic score to tie the game here late fourth quarter. Now all eyes resting on the fourth man.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Your brother called me before the game. That's his guy in fantasy. He needs this one badly.
So they're not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. And they have got the lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Here's first down. They begin the drive to Johnson. And now a whole lot there, maybe 3 yards on first down. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. 2nd and 6 coming up. Now the Packers going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Final 15 seconds here. 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that could be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Maybe looking for a flag, but they're not going to get one there. They took a shot, hoping to find a way to sneak into field goal range, but it's incomplete. And now with time almost gone, the task gets much more difficult.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been one.
I just won a game by 1. And I just lost that one.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. There's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers. A short one there to Fryermuth. This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Courtesy of Jack Campbell.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd. They felt like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Here's Rodgers. Here's Fryermuth again. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. To throw is Rodgers. Well, that one drops down. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Force the ball free, and it's second down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Drops this one down to Gainwell. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Now it's Rodgers. And it's caught. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's fourth and goal.
A 2-yard gain. It's now
from the gun. It's Rodgers. Touchdown! Kenneth Gainwell. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal. Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it, fourth and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message, and the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Off in this Lions offense, set for a first and 10 at their own 27. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. Hey, 20.
Back to throw, Goff. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Brings up 2nd and 3. And the Steelers 27.
Here's Goff. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. That's Cameron Hayward who got in there to take him down. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's got to put a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, here's Goff. Over the middle, he's got to slow. 2nd down and 3. Goff now looking to throw. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And the Lions are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. To the air again. Goff. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to 2 on a gain of 2. Here's Goff. And a nice touchdown, Detroit.
Right there.
Finds it to Slaw. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
man.
And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Yeah.
Oh, a heck of a move. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Nigga on this earth can treat me like a hoe, nigga, these bitches call me the GOAT, nigga. On your majesty, I take you out like Applebee's. All these bitches after me, if they could, they would tackle me. Niggas need this about the OG, this is bad for me. Everything these niggas tell these bitches, it get back to me. Lame ass, hating ass, peon ass, nigga.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now. With this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent walk through a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now Rodgers. That is complete to DK Metcalf. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rodgers now to throw. Completes it again to Metcalf. Go down, it's a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Get that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. There's Rodgers to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on fourth down conversions. And here we go again. They got his man complete. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got his man, it's Warren. That was play number 7 on this drive, and he got him 7 yards. Facing a 2nd and 3, ball on the 10. Now Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well, think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
Now he's going to take it for a Steeler touchdown. Calvin Austin from 10 yards out.
Calvin Austin
will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
I ain't going to Cal. I was trying to say, hey,
That touchdown
down
gives
with the
them a
ball.
touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of the second quarter. Extra point now by Boswell. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Hold on, yeah. I'm in the zone, yeah.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Hey, that's back in control, man. Hold on, yeah. I'm in the zone, yeah.
Now go off. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
With a dime look on defense, two extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's 2nd and 10. Goff now looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibbs. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Hold on, yeah.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Hey, that's just a kid. I fell short.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7. Our scores, we get back at it on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
With all the specialization we have in this great game, at some point the head coach is going to take charge of every group. And I think at halftime, he spent a little time with the special teams coach said, look, you've got to find a way to get us a big play to help us get back into this.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the 50, it's gone. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Throwing again is gone. We'll go right back to St. Brown. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now it's gone. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. His second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Again, Goff. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Goff. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Goff. That is caught. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Goff throwing again. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they go through it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. To throw is gone. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Value 3, value 3. 180.
Here's Goff. Over the middle and taken in by the corner. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. plays out there. A big challenge here from this far back that they're going for it on 4th and goal. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Strap. He's strapped.
They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this long drive is good.
Can't be afraid to try too much, the word on who I am. This shit ain't sweet, who close to me, I see him hate like that. All I know, keep the
Yeah, I made it quick.
gon' be the one to sign.
I made it quick. He got strapped, man. Quick. Well, Woody. Well, Woody. Alright, y'all, I'm out of here, man. Have a good night.
These hoes ain't shit, they want my cash, so I never love them. I flash and beat a nigga ass with this 50 On TV, I could tell my yank and hit him with the cut.